So, welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 10 of ground. Feel the rhythm of nature. Today we're going to stand. And so come stand to the front of your mat. So, standing to the front of your mat, and begin by just standing tall. Get a sense of your feet beneath you on the floor. Always to connect, I begin to move. I move my feet. I have a sense of power and ability to have choices about where I am with my feet. I lean a bit over towards the right. I lean a bit over towards the left. And as you do that, just feel how your hips take weight and how your knee takes weight. My feet are quite close to begin with. Nice. And then bring your feet a little bit wider and do the same thing. But notice how it's much harder to bring your weight left or right when your feet are wider. But just try and do whatever you do. How would you get your weight over towards the right foot or over towards the left? And feel the maneuvering. Like I do this, like I'm throwing myself over towards the right within the deep of my belly. Nice. Bring your feet back to a little bit wider than hip distance and do the same thing again. Oh, much easier to change the weight from one side. And I could even lift one foot off the floor gently. So just try that. Float the foot, change the weight, float the foot. So my weight is clearly changed before I lift my foot. Okay. So feet closer, change your weight, lift your foot, and just let it float. Focuses on where your axis is, where your weight is. So all my weight is down through one side, the other side is free. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Change your weight. Lift your foot. Really feel the axis is on one side, the other foot is floating. Nice. Come back to center. Lean into your toes. Feel the limits of how much your toes can hold you. And then leaning back. I just feel that like I'm I'm guarding myself from falling. Like it's like I round my back and throw my weight up my chest a bit more forward. I feel that. When you lean forward, there's a shape in your body. When you lean back, there's a different shape. Nice. Come stand to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Around your back, bend your knees, rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. We'll do it again. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest up forward. Lean into the full of this movement, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. And again, rounding back. As I round forward, I feel like I'm at my maximum rounding. My elbows are drawing down and forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest up forward. Hands to the floor, rounding deeply, rolling all the way up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. One more time. Bending your elbows, round your back deeply as you fold forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up with your arms wide, palms come together. Cool. Mm. Bend both knees and put your hands forward like you're sitting down into a chair. So you have this sense of how deeply can you sit down into a chair and then straighten your legs, squeeze your bum, and you're all the way forward. So push your hips forward. Sit your bum down and all the way up. Squeeze your bum. Pull your elbows back if you wish. Forward. Sit your bum down. Pulling back, squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Send the left leg back behind you into we're going to go into a triangle. So the back leg is 3.5 feet back. Bend your left elbow, reach your left hand up towards the ceiling, and then slide your right hand down your right thigh. You're sliding sideways, so my head is turned towards the left, and my hand is resting either above or below my knee. Engage into your feet and use the outside of the left side of your body to shine up towards the ceiling, connecting up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Bend your left elbow. Bend your right knee. Bring your forearm to your knee. Lean you down. Just have a moment there. Cool. Turn towards the floor. Bring your right, no, left hip to the floor. Fallen. Draw your left elbow back. Nice. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left arm. Triangle. Fold it. Bend your elbow. Bend your knee. Fallen. Bring your fist to the floor. Nice. Fold it. Rise into your triangle. Reaching long. Breathe again. Nice. Fold it one last time. Fallen. Both hands to the floor. Turn your back toes so that they're square to the floor. Drop your left knee to the floor. Stretch out through your front leg. Bend your knee. Stretch out through your front leg. Bend your one more time. Stretch out through your front leg. Drop your forehead down in the direction of kind of beside your right knee. It's almost like I'm trying to listen to my right knee with my ear. Wiggle your toe. Move your body. And keep connecting into the length of your body. The whole of you right now. Nice. Rocking forward. Lengthen your back leg. Pause there. Really pull back to that left heel. Round your back deeply. And as I round my back, I'm pushing my right foot into the floor. And then I'm going to lift my hands off the floor and just pull them back into long more. So I'm balancing for a moment. Slowly rise up, looking forward, lengthening through your spine. Your back leg is straight. Elbows are pulled back. Stay here with your elbows pulled back. Your center of gravity won't move. Or slowly reach forward and up towards the ceiling, looking up, reaching up. As always, you can drop your left knee to the floor. Find your way to balance. Deepen, breathe, connect. Super. Bring both hands down to the front knee. Bend forward. Hands to the floor. Step forward. Slowly rolling your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. I'll go the other side, so I'm still facing you. So bring your left hand to your left knee and then send your right foot back behind you. And 3.5 foot back. Tuck your right elbow in and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Slide sideways down along that left leg until your left hand comes to rest somewhere just either above or below your knee. And then inflate into the right side of your body and reach towards the ceiling through the right side. Connecting it, breathing into it, elongating it. Nice. Bend your right elbow, bend your left knee, fold it, pause there. Turn towards the floor, bring your right fist to the floor. Fallen. Nice. Come to fold it, elbows back, reach your right hand up, straighten your left leg. Triangle. Folded, fallen, folded, long. Nice. Last time. Folded, fallen, folded. We did one extra on that side. Nice. Come to your knee, bring both hands to the floor. Turn your back foot, drop your left knee to the floor. No, your right knee. Drop your right knee to the floor. And then stretch out to the front leg. I'm up on my fingertips. It gives me a little bit more distance. You can be flat on the floor as well, because I find the rocking forward on this side that my hip needs a little more space that hands flat on the floor. See how that is for you. How do you adapt? Even just keep your left finger a little bit standing. Gives me the space that my left hip needs. Pause on the back, long through your leg, deep in your back. Super. Rocking forward. So you can either keep your back knee on the floor here or stretch your back leg. Fingers to the floor, round your back. Find your stability, and then pull your elbows back into double lawnmower. Slowly rising up, look forward, stay here, or reach your hands forward and reach them. Maybe look up. Breathing into your belly. Just find the sense of your body in this moment. Breath, length of you. Nice. Bend your elbows. Hands to your knees, rounding forward. Hands to the floor. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. And reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. Cool. So step wide, both feet. And for me, I want my toes to point a little bit outwards. If I keep my toes directly pointing forward, my knees don't really like it. So as you do this, listen, oh, I want to change the direction of my foot and listen to that. So bend your right knee. And for me, as I bend my right knee, I want my knee tracking over my toes. Bring your elbow to your knee. Bring your left hand to the floor. Nice. Push your elbow down, rising up. Other side. Bring your left elbow to your knee. Right hand to the floor. Okay, I want to change the angle of the straight legged foot, but I want to keep the left toes pointing outwards. Nice. Come back up. So I'm slightly changing the angle of my feet as I travel from one side to the other. Listen to your legs. Love the way your legs know what they need. Let the voice of your legs emerge. Nice. One more time each side. So stay at that level where you use your elbow to support you, or turn your right toes a little bit out, interlock your fingers, and sit your bum down as you reach your arms forward. So you might stop where your bum is the same height as your knee, or you might lower down more. The thing is, though, when you're here, how do you get back up? Okay, so there's many different ways. One is that you throw yourself forward, hands to the floor, and push, or you use your leg to come back up. See what you need to do. So other side, turn your left toes wide, sit down until your chest is near your thigh. Stay here, or continue to come down. Remember, listen to your knees. This is one of those ones where find your distance. So travel from side to side, whichever way you do. You're noticing what the strength of your knee, your hip, your belly, what happens in your body, what do you have to include in your movement. One more time each side. Awesome job. My left side is always a bit slower. Great, hands to the floor, just pause there. And have your hands as far forward as you need them to be. And then just sit back into your sit bones, lengthen through your arms, drop your head down. Nice. Hands to the floor and under your shoulders. And come sit on the floor. How do you sit down? And stretch your legs out long. Roll into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So bring your feet so that they're quite wide apart. So they're maybe 2 feet apart, which feels quite wide for feet. And then drop both knees down towards the left. And when I do that, I should have kind of a very wide angle zigzag going on. Notice that in your body. And bring your hands either side of that left thigh. And we're going to go to 3 different directions. So we're going to try and bring our nose to our hip. Never going to get there. Our nose to our knee. Might never get there either. And nose to your foot. Definitely will never get there. But it's this direct. These are the directions we're going to try. So try and bring your nose to your left hip. And pause there in the kind of stuck and awkward feeling place. Breathe into your body. Soften into the back of your neck. Nice. Sitting up tall. I was getting an ice cream headache kind of feeling there. So I'm going to bring my hands further forward, nose to your knee. Maybe it gets there, maybe it doesn't. All the way back up. Now nose to your ankle. So I'm going to bring my hands either side of that left foot. And imagine I can get my nose to my ankle. Nice. Come all the way back up. Change sides. Feet are wide, maybe 2 feet apart. Drop your knees down towards the right. Sitting up tall, feeling into this. And then nose to your hip. It's a really different feeling. It's like I'm lengthening interesting things. Very articulate today. Yeah, lengthen interesting things as you tuck your chin under and try and bring your nose to your hip. Nice. Sitting up tall, pause. Nose to your knee. Nice. Coming back up. And then maybe nose to your ankle. So hands either side of that right foot. And nose comes down. As always, it's not about where your nose gets to, it's about what you meet on the way. Breathing, sighing, groaning. Nice. Come all the way back up. Stretch your legs out long. Just roll into your ankles again. Nice. Bend and straighten your knees. All right. Legs are long. Extend into your feet. Bring both hands forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back. And as you do that, feel a spiral in your chest. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of your knee. And just twist deeply in a really wholesome, simple twist. Pushing down into your heels, open all your toes. Find your sit bones. Are you even? Can you spiral and lengthen through the full of your spine up to the top of your head? Nice. Come back to center. Both hands are forward. Pull your left elbow back and bring your hands to the floor either side. Left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of your left knee. And spiral. And then come back to center. Roll your shoulders, big circle. Just feel that through your shoulders. Then the other direction. Maybe one shoulder more than the other. And then roll into your belly. Just have a sense of, yeah, smooth and young. You see, can you feel? And roll in the other direction. Nice. And then Feel just for a minute, just wiggle your rib cage in random direction, like you're dancing to some inner music. That sense of, like, I love this sense of scratching the itch of my rib cage, finding the somehow the gentle movement that will meet me in this moment. That will kind of, yeah, just really feel like it tends to, listens to, hears the deep of me. Nice. Come lie on the floor, rest down, squeeze your knees up onto your chest, maybe rock from side to side. And so this morning I woke up late. And so last night it was amazing. I went for a long walk in the moonlight, and then I jumped in the sea. There was really loads of rocks and big waves, and it was dark, so I literally just went as far as my knees, not very far, and then kind of splashed myself in the water. And then I came home and there was a hot tub, and I sat and I looked at the moon in the hot tub. It was so amazing. It's glorious. It was like, wow, the moon was amazing. And so this morning when I woke up, it's like, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. And I was like, no, no, no. I have time to stand on the grass. So I went and I stood on the grass, and suddenly I realized I could feel the temperature of the air. I could feel the direction of the wind. I could see the stars. I was beside trees. The moon was there. And I was like, oh, we've been layering in all these different experiences. And now there's another layer that's going to happen. So the next layer that's happening today is, can you feel how it is to be like that nature, like feel the rhythm of nature, like, those trees, like my plants here, like I'm dashing around, la 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 la. The plants are just there. They're just there. And so, it could be a plant in your room that you start noticing, oh, you're still there. Oh, and just feel that presence of there-ness from the plant. Or you're outside, feel the presence of there-ness and allow that or yourself to feel that in your body. What is it like for something to be present to you as you are present to it? Something greater, slower, deeper. It was glorious. So notice how you feel and tell me. Take a picture if you want, or connect. Right. Thanks for joining me. Really is such a pleasure to be here. Loving ground. Very nice. And I'll see you all tomorrow, day 11 of ground. Yum. More standing.